Hello, LEGO and Doom fans. I am incredibly excited to show to you guys today my LEGO Surratt figure. Now, Surratt is from the new game, Doom: The Dark Ages. Me being a huge Doom fan, I was incredibly excited to start working on this model, and this model took around 2 months to complete. It was probably one of the hardest models that I've ever worked on in the studio. I am incredibly excited to show you guys it today. It is one of the biggest, baddest, and coolest Doom mocks I have ever created. Now that being said, I am excited to present to you guys today Surratt, the Demon Dragon. Here is the custom Doom Slayer from Doom: The Dark Ages. Now, when it comes to accessories, I kept it pretty light on this figure. I just put the shield saw on there. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get the actual saw parts on there, but, you know, sometimes you just got to make do with what you got. He's got a utility belt there, some cut-up handcuff pieces to bulk him out a little bit. You don't have to do that, but I thought it was a good accessory. And on the back here, he has a little bit of a... just to bulk him out a little bit, and some studs on the back, or I guess 1x1 plates to bulk his legs out a little bit. And basically, I just wanted this Doom Slayer to be as bulky and chunky as possible, because in the new game, he sounds like a train coming at you. He's a tank. Stand and fight is the whole motif of this game. So when making the figure, I really wanted to encapsulate what I thought the Slayer really felt like. And I think I was able to do a pretty bang-up job for quote-unquote vanilla LEGO here. So the Slayer is definitely one of the best LEGO Slayers I've ever made. I am very happy with how he came out. And yeah, like I said before, Surratt was definitely one of the hardest Doom builds I've ever had to tackle on this channel in the past. I've done a couple before. I did the Doom 2016 build. I did the Doom Eternal builds. I did 3 for Doom Eternal. Just the one for here and the Dark Ages. And I wanted to do the dragon because I knew, looking at the trailer, I was like, that dragon is so cool. I was like, I know I gotta do a build for that. So starting at the head, designing it was definitely probably the most challenging bit. I'll even take the head off here for a second just to show you guys. Designing this head was definitely a challenge. I wanted to get that mean dragon snarled mechanical look. The red eyes was challenging. The horns were definitely a challenging piece, but what I was able to do is ball joints with these slope pieces and some of those angle pieces there to really get a good characteristic. Now, one part I'm not super happy about is the gap here in the side of the face. I don't hate it, but it doesn't bother me too much. He's got the spikes on the chin and those big gnarly teeth. I wanted to keep those teeth nice and just chompy. A little cartoony, but Doom has always been kind of a cartoonish world, so I wasn't exactly too mad about it. Let me put the head back on the body here, and I will talk further details. All right. If I can put that back on there. Here we go. Oh, come on. Cut all this out, Aiden, please. Don't be a lazy prick. There we go. Okay. For Surratt here overall, one big thing I wanted to tackle was articulation. I wanted to try to keep as much as articulation as I could, with it keeping a structurally sound build. So ball joints here in the shoulders can move around a lot. some ball joints here at the knees, I guess you'd call them that, and at the paws, yet again, I guess you'd call them that. The wings can flap up and down, they can turn, and they can move here at the hinge if I didn't break it. And they can move here at the hinge, just like so. The cannons on the back here are on ball joints, so you can move those around like that. The head is on a ball joint, mouth is hinged, ball joint here, and a ball joint here, which is pretty freaking awesome. Oh, moving back. The legs here, ball joints, and they have a locking position. So, well, they have several locking positions, so you can kind of pose it however you'd like. So you can lock the leg in like that. And when I say lock the leg in, I mean basically just these bits here will collide, and you can lock the leg in. Same right here. You can, quote-unquote, lock the leg in. But, of course, you can spin that bad boy all the way around. Ratchets right there. Some ratchet joints. And they can also spin as well. There we go. And a ball joint at the foot. And the tail is all ball joints. I wanted to keep this bad boy as articulated as possible. As I said before, all ball joints. And right here is sort of that hook or big spike that Surratt here has. He also has the thrusters. Nice details I added there. Some thrusters. And overall, the whole body was just so much greebling and detailing. And it was honestly kind of super fun to do. And getting the proportions for this build were definitely the hardest part to do because there wasn't a lot of reference material when I started building, and I think I was able to do a very clean job at bringing Surratt into the real world. Like I said before, Surratt here was one of the hardest builds I've ever had to do for one of these LEGO videos, and overall, I think he came out very well. There are some definite things that I would love to work on in the future. Maybe I'll do an update video on them. But for now, I am incredibly in love with this cybernetic hell dragon. What a cool dragon. I didn't even mention the wings in the overview, but the wings were custom cut out construction paper pieces with Lego built on them, as you can see here. And I mean, honestly, I think it's the bread and butter that brings this whole build together are the wings. And just how, like, cool they are, and able to get the circle details here and the articulation. I'm incredibly proud of this build, and I wanted to show it off. So, and as I said before, I don't do instructions, because what I like to do is I like to, I guess, inspire. I like trying to inspire people. So if you guys have any aspirations to build a Lego Surratt of your own, I would love to see yours. Post a video or make a community post at me, and I'll hopefully see it. And I would absolutely love to see what you guys can come up with in the Doom community, in the Lego community. I hope you guys can just absolutely knock it out of the park, because as I said before, I like to inspire people. I like seeing other people's builds. So give it your best shot if you want to. I am challenging you guys to build a Lego Surratt of your own. So if you're interested in that, just put at Benix & Co. in your, whatever, your YouTube post, your YouTube video, whatever it is, just put that in there and I'll hopefully see it. So I hope you guys enjoyed my Lego Surratt. I'll see you guys in the next video.